Okie dokie folks, that's us live, and hopefully audio and video is all okay. Need to adjust it ever so slightly. There we go, got a Jet 2 that's ready to taxi there. Just over on the left hand side. Hope everyone's keeping well this afternoon. Bit of a unprompted live stream, just been doing a full flight simulator session this morning, so well, from this morning to this afternoon. Yo, what's up? Hello. You were there just about a half hour ago. Nice one. Sammy, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Hello, hello, hello. But if you can all let me know if the audio and video is alright, please, that would be amazing, thank you. Hopefully it's alright. But yeah, I've just had a full flight simulator session, which was fantastic, and yeah, just thought there's a few movements due in and out here at Newcastle. We've got a Blue Islands ATR 72-500 coming up from Southampton later, so yeah, I might as well catch some of the movements. There's a Jet 2 there. There was a Logan Air departure just a few minutes ago. That's the thumbnail that you might have seen, and hopefully get a few to depart. Loud and clear, ML Holland, thank you very much. Henry Arth, what aircraft did you get to fly? So I've been flying the 737-800 full flight simulator this morning and this afternoon, and it was pretty impressive. It's about 3 or 4 years since I last did it, and a little bit rusty, but yeah, it was really good. Jet 2's just taxiing now. Andrew Winton, hello Dad, welcome on board. Brilliant audio and video, fantastic, thank you very much, appreciate that, Dad. And Spitfire RF100, hello mate, how are you doing? Great to have you on the live stream, welcome on board. And welcome on board to every single one of you. It's lovely to have you on the live stream. And Samuel Knight, hello, good afternoon, how are you doing? Hope everyone's keeping well. Jet 2 is just about to line up on runway 07. Yeah, really enjoyed it, mate, really enjoyed it. I'm going to post a video on the shorts section of YouTube later on. I was asked where I wanted to fly, so we started off in Gatwick, and we flew down to Guernsey. Now Guernsey's got a very short runway, and I ended up having to go around twice because because I was taking it a little bit too quick on the approach, and then the first one was a little too slow. So can it win? You're doing great, thanks, fantastic mate. Speedbay 192's landed. Hey, Neil Smith, welcome on board. Yes, I flew Heathrow to Dundee, mate. It was fantastic. It was really, really good. Yeah, it was a fantastic flight, and I'm hoping to do it again soon, actually. Just, it's a really convenient connection to get to Heathrow. So yeah, it's a Jet 2 lining up. Golf, Juliet, Zulu, Bravo, India. Jet 2 Corfu, I think it is. I don't have access to flight radar, folks, so I'd appreciate any updates on arrivals that are due in, because the arrivals will come from directly behind me, so I'm not going to have much notice to get them. Off to Lanzarote, Samuel, thank you very much, mate. Right, there goes the Jet 2. Off to Lanzarote. Yeah, I think the Jet 2, that particular aircraft, the name of it, Golf Juliet Zulu Bravo India, so Jet 2 name most of their aircraft. I'm sure that one's called Jet 2 Corfu. You can maybe check it on the images section, but I'm pretty sure that one's called Jet 2 Corfu, even though it's a Jet 2 heading to Lanzarote. Well, that's it, up and away. We've got Ryanair 737-800 just parked over there. We've got another Jet 2 which is parked up as well, and then there's a charter flight, Blue Islands ATR 72-500, that's coming in from Southampton at about 5:15ish. But again, I didn't have a chance to really check on Flight Radar 24, so if anyone has access to it and you're able to see what's coming in, when's coming in, so we don't miss it on the live stream, that would be really helpful. So thank you very much. MH10, is this England? Well, yeah, I hope so. Stephen Marchant, hello there. Great to have you on board, mate. Nice to have you on as well. And Chris Marshall as well. Welcome on board to both of you. Great to have you with us. Just waiting for some movements. We've had, since I got here, we had the Loganair Embraer 145 depart, TUI's 737-800, and then just now we've had that Jet 2 737-800. So a few movements. Not the busiest day on planet Earth. I think there's a Ryanair 737 MAX coming in as well later. Echo India Hotel Alpha Yankee, I think. So yeah. Is the missus with you today? No, I've been let loose on my own. Freedom! No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's actually much nicer when she is here. Just good to have someone to... When it is quiet, it's just nice to have someone that you can have a bit of chat with, and yeah, it's good. Newcastle away to Brighton tomorrow, could potentially be a charter flight. Well, that'll probably be it. If they're playing Brighton tomorrow, then they will probably they'll probably be going away on this ATI, I imagine. But that'll make sense. Beautiful day, mind. Cracking day. I was just coming up the A1 there before, and it was heaving with traffic. It was really, really busy. As you can see, there's not much on the terminal side, just the Ryanair and the Jet 2. Apart from that, quite quiet. Sam, welcome to the live stream. So I think that Ryanair is meant to be going out fairly shortly, I believe, but I'm not entirely sure. When. It's gone quiet all of a sudden, which is nice. Sean Ray, hello Sean, how you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. Great to have you on the live stream. So next week, Saudi Arabia, the Saudi Arabia men's national football team, they are flying here to Newcastle, and they're going to play a game of football at St James's Park. I think it's in a week or 2 weeks' time. So they're having a series of football games here in the northeast. So I think next week we're probably expecting some pretty decent movements, hopefully. So we'll have to wait and see when they come out. But who knows? We might get a 747 or an A340 or something exciting. Yeah, it's going to be good. I reckon high fly as well, mate. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you, mate. Doing very well. Just had a session in a 737 simulator, so that's been great fun. I reckon high fly as well. I was looking at the A340s that are currently operational, and the only other one it could be is the Saudi government A340 one, but that one hasn't flown. According to all the info I've looked at, it hasn't flown since end of 2022. So yeah, AirX Charter could be that as well. So yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Either way, it'll be something. Well, I hope it'll be something interesting. I don't think they're going to send them to Dubai to fly up with Emirates, that's for sure. Stephen Marchant, we come Sunday off on the Ryanair flight to Tenerife. Nice one. Doesn't look like it'll be a Max 8. Give it some time, mate. There's still time, it might change, but some flights are pretty set in stone, so we'll see. Howard Charleston, hello, welcome on board. Great to have you with us. No email requests yet. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed we do get something. Stephen Marchant, welcome on board as a channel member, mate. It's great to have you as a channel member. Thank you so much for joining, mate. Really, really appreciate that. But yeah, I'm hoping we get some good movements next week. That would be nice. Actually, it's quite funny because most of my shifts next week. The charter flight from Southampton is a Blue Island. Yeah, it's a Blue Island ATR. It's a Blue Island ATR, Chris. Golf India, Sierra, Lima, Mike, I think. Yes, Daniel Mellor, it is. Yeah, it's an ATR 72. I'm not sure how far out it is. It was due in at 5:15, so we'll see. Charlie Delap, hello, mate. Welcome on board. Great to have you with us. All is very well, thank you, mate. All the better for being able to do a live stream for everyone. It's great to... I've done a live stream from Edinburgh, and it was good, but everyone keeps asking, oh, when are you going live again from Newcastle? So we're finally back here at home. Estimated 5:24, Daniel. Thank you very much, mate. Brilliant. Can't wait for that. Next is Ryanair to Ibiza. That'll be that one straight ahead, Sam. That'll be the... I think that's one of our based ones, Echo India, Echo November Papa. So that'll be going soon, no doubt. I'm just hoping we'll get a few arrivals, because when you get arrivals on 07 from here, it's quite cool because they fly straight over your head before the touchdown on the runway. So hopefully we'll get some arrivals fairly soon. I think there's a VistaJet CRJ 200 coming in as well. I can't remember where it said on Flight Radar that it was coming from, but there's that, the Ryanair Max later, plus the Blue Island, so there's a few. Belfast EI ATR 15 minutes out. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Sean. Really appreciate that, mate. The problem is when you live stream on your phone, you can't access Flight Radar 24. So you've got to have... Coming in from Malaga, Charlie. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. I knew it was somewhere in Spain, but I couldn't remember off the top of my head where it was. I can hear... I think it's a police helicopter I can hear has just started up. I can hear something starting up on the south side. But yeah, the only downside to live streaming on your phone is that you can't access Flight Radar 24, which is a bit of a pain. But minor problems. Yes, Daniel. Yes, we were just talking about that. Debating which A340 it's going to be, and the £20 million question is when. I'm just hoping that it's in one of the evenings, because usually my rotas, typically at work, I usually do evening shifts, so I usually finish at about 10 o'clock. Whereas next week, most of my shifts, bar 2 days, are all morning shifts, so I'll be finished generally by about 9 or 10 o'clock. So I'm hoping it comes in then, which would be ideal. In the evening, that is, not in the morning. So we'll see. Yeah, runway 07 would be perfect, Sean. Watch this though, the winds will change round and it'll be it'll be 2-5. Sam, have a great day at Newcastle. Thank you very much, Sam. Appreciate that. There's a nice bit of a breeze there at the moment, but it's not too chilly, it's just nice. Oh, dear me. Excuse me. Excuse me, folks, just falling asleep here. SJ's Transport. Yay, great to have you on board. Yes, hopefully you'll be back in Aberdeen again very soon, mate. Haven't been up for a little while, so we'll get up there. We'll get up there one day again. I was hoping for the end of October, but I've had to change plans because I'm going elsewhere now. So do have a little trip across to Malta planned. So I've got a trip going back across to Malta in the next couple of months. So stay tuned for that. We should hopefully be able to do a live stream there one day, which would be nice. Out there in the middle of the Mediterranean, blue skies, warm temperatures. Knowing my luck, it'll probably be raining. Yeah, there is interest in traffic, yeah. So I've been going to anyone who's followed my YouTube channel for a long time, you'll know that I've posted quite a bit of content from Malta. So I've got quite a few Maltese family over there, so it's always been somewhere I've gone to over the years, and still somewhere I love to go to today. James Whale, hello mate, welcome to the live stream. Malta, in fact, was the first place I ever saw an Antonov 124. Yeah, it was an Antonov 124 I saw of Volga Dnipro. That was back when the Russian cargo carrier was still allowed to fly in Europe. And yeah, it flew it flew into Malta. This was a few years ago, so it flew into Malta with a whole load of German equipment. And yeah, it was interesting because some of the locals were making jokes about it coming in with all of these radars and big 4x4s and lorries and all sorts. But yeah, it was quite cool to see. Drop us a note, yep. When you know, I will do, mate, I will do. Had a GetJet 737 in yesterday from Dalaman due to ADC issues. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. Logan Air Starb passing and heading to Teesside. Yeah, thanks for that, Sam. I was looking on Teesside's Teesside's arrivals list before, and I was a little bit tempted to go down to Teesside for that Saab because they are going to be retired fairly soon. I think Logan Air have just delayed their retirement ever so slightly because it was meant to be sort of end of August, beginning of September. Now it's been pushed back. I'm not sure by how much, but I think they're still waiting to get some ATRs and stuff before they completely retire the Saabs. So yeah, you've paid for fast track through security. You think they'll be busy at 4 a.m? What do you think? It will be busy, mate. It will be. It won't be as busy though, because I'm presuming you're going from Newcastle. But yeah, it will be busy. It'll be less so than now, I imagine. On the other hand, Newcastle security's pretty good at the moment. I went through Edinburgh Airport not that long ago, and I was shocked by how bad Edinburgh's security was. It took nearly an hour just to get through. Newcastle, the longest time I've had waiting has been about 22 minutes. I don't think you would have many issues going through fast track, to be honest. Usually there's a queue for fast track, but that time of the morning it'll be pretty good. Yeah, actually, how's Portugal, Sean? Did you manage to see anything when you were over there? Don't know if you managed to get into the city, mate, but the city is just, oh. I remember you saying about it. Oh, that'll be fantastic. Porto's an amazing city. I've been there 2-3 times now, and yeah, Lisbon is good for playing sport. Although the last time me and my mate Dan went, we went to Lisbon, and it was just at the point when it was about to start lashing it down with rain, and I quickly got all my stuff and ran to this nearby building, because you know what it's like in those kind of countries. The weather just changes on the turn of a coin. Oh, I can hear a plane. I can see a plane. Yay! Aer Lingus from Belfast. Cool. Thank you for that. I must do that flight one day, actually. Yeah, sorry. Any ideas why Edinburgh was so slow, James? Edinburgh's just very busy with all the American flights at the moment, so it's a lot busier than usual. That's going to die down at the end of the month, but still. Flying on the 10th, Stephen. Yeah, you should be fine if you've booked fast track, is the short answer, Stephen. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, that was it. Lisbon. So we went to Lisbon. I got all my stuff, and within like a couple of minutes, it went from just spitting on to absolutely lashing it down with rain. And honestly, in less than 5 minutes, it went from that, a few drops of rain, to a good 6-7 inches of water, standing water, that just wasn't able to run away quick enough. So anyway, I was safely sheltered, albeit a little bit wet, but not as wet as my mate Dan was, and he thought that it was just going to be a quick passing shower, so he stayed out and filmed. In doing so, he ruined his camcorder and ended up not being able. He wasn't able to film anything for that entire trip. So he missed filming TAP Air Portugal A340s that were there at the time. This was before TAP retired them, and some of their older A330 200s. So, less said, it was a great trip for me. Not so much of a good trip for Dan, but yeah, so I always remind him of that anytime we're filming and it starts spitting on a bit. I always remind him to try and find some shelter. Went to Jersey and got some great pics of the ATRs and general aviation. Oh yes, the Jet. Daniel, me and my mate were looking at doing that, the Jet 2 737-300. That'd be a great one to do. Wayne Hartshorn, hello mate, how are you doing? Great to have you. Great to have you on the live stream. But yeah, Lisbon is one of those places I need to go back to as well. Went for a 5k run one morning, so the Targ Angola 777. The Targ one is really nice. I saw that in. They used to fly. I don't know if they still do, but they used to fly to Porto, and I got it when it was in Porto, which was nice. TAP A330 Neo is very nice, it is. It's quite funny though, because I've seen some of the TAP A330 Neos before they actually flew. I saw them in production, in production at Toulouse and so on. But aye. There's the Aer Lingus taxiing. I think that creature in the corner there's registration is D Horse. Yeah, I've got a four-legged friend, Stephen. Yeah, I got plenty of company. Oh, that's cool. I'd love to do that with on the Jet 2 733-300. Again, that's another type that isn't going to be around much longer. But, yeah, it's a great one to do. Delta Hotel. Oscar Romeo Sierra Echo. You flew on a Jet 2 737 to Corfu, Greece twice. Nice one. That is cool. That is cool. If anybody is able to let me know when the next arrival is, please, I would greatly appreciate it. Just means I've got time to pan around before it's too late. Looks like there's a private PC-24 on approach, not showing any info. Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you, mate. Might film this actually. $2,160. Double check that's all set up correctly. Yes, it is. Jet 2 have leased an Air Baltic A220. Have they really? That'll be interesting. And where's that flying to and from, this Air Baltic one? Did it from Riga to Leeds. Interesting. Very interesting. Private jet is next, not showing any info. Okie dokie. Thank you very much for that. Just pan over at the approach. Question is, how far out is it? Is it like 1 mile out? Is it 10 miles out? 30 miles out? The Aer Lingus is just shutting down now. Okay, so whilst we're waiting for the business jet, can't hear anything just yet. Actually, it can't be now because the Ranger is doing a runway inspection. So whilst we're waiting for that, I'll let you view the horse. There we go. ATRs are the loudest planes in existence. Do you know what, Sean? I actually believe the Dash 8 is. So I've flown on quite a few Dash 8s, and the new ATR 72-600s are so quiet inside. Like compared to the Dash 8s, I've flown on them with Flybe and Lot, and I just find the Dash 8s are so much louder. The newer generations of ATRs are brilliant. Got CRJ 200, should see it any minute now, Sam. Thank you very much. Ranger has just vacated the runway, so we'll just pan over. So, moment, I can see there's 34 of you all tuned in at the moment. Hello to each and every one of you. Great to have you here. Saab 3. Oh, actually, Patrick, that's another one. Saab I flew on the Saab from Kirkwall to Aberdeen, and that was another one that I found very loud. Lovely, comfortable aircraft, but it's still very, very loud. That was great. Comfortable though. I was amazed by how much legroom there was given the size of the aircraft. But yeah. So, where is this business jet? £20 million question. It is, yeah. PC-24 should be popping over soon. Hopefully, Sean, hopefully. Still can't hear it yet. Here it comes. We're getting us excited now. Let's have a look. Still cannot hear it. It's too quiet. Nope, still can't hear it. Can you hear the horse? Oh, now I can hear it. Now I can hear it. Usually you can see the land light come through the bushes. But because the bushes are so high, it's virtually impossible to see them. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I can hear it now. There it is. Oscar Echo Foxtrot Bravo Tango. That's a cool one. Very cool. Oscar Echo Foxtrot Bravo Tango. Anticipation, Howard. Yeah, anticipation indeed. It's one of them things where it's so still and quiet, and all you can hear is the noise of the horse and the wind. It's quite cool. Right, that's it. Backtracking now. Coming back up the runway. Oh, the Polaris PC-24 is a smart plane. It's very, very smart. So the Pilatus, for those of you who don't know, Pilatus PC-24s are made in Switzerland by the manufacturer Pilatus. They also make the Pilatus PC-12, that's the turboprop single engine passenger / business turboprop, and yeah, very robust, low stall speed, very indeed, mate. It's a cracking aircraft. Off, mate, going out at 6. Thank you very much, Sean. Lovely to have you on board, mate. You take care. I hope you have a good evening, mate. We'll catch you on the next one. The Ranger's just doing a quick runway inspection. Next up's the VistaJet from Malaga. Thank you, Sam. Thank you very much for that. VistaJet will be a nice one to see. See you soon, mate. Take care. Ryanair is just pushing back as well, folks. So Ranger is about to vacate the runway. PC6, Pilatus PC-21 and PC-7. Yes, still manufactured quite a really good aircraft. PC-24 is one of them as well. Ryanair's beacon light is, and they are ready for pushback. Range getting to the end of the runway now. Reconnect. That's Ryanair just pushing back there. Ranger is still on the run. And the Ryanair's been pushed back into Bravo. There he goes. Alright, Ranger has just vacated the runway, so after VistaJet there's Lufthansa after that, there's a Loganair Frankfurt. Well, Lufthansa from Frankfurt and Loganair, presume from Southampton, I presume. Political Yes, Mark, hello mate, welcome to the live stream. Great to have you on board with us, Mark. We'll be keeping well, mate. So still got a nice few movement to come. Lufthansa from Germany, Blue Islands from Southampton, Aberdeen actually, Southampton's Blue Islands, yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Daniel. The Blue Islands is confusing me now. It's confused me because the flight from Southampton should be the usually it's the Loganair. So next up is the VistaJet coming in just a moment. Actually, is able to see how far out the Vista Frankfurt flight 16 minutes out. Thank you, Sam. Gonna push back. Business jet Pilatus that landed is still got engine running here in the background. Got a little Piper 20, looks like a Piper 28. You're able to see it there on the runway. It's just, whoops, just there. Well, it's just taken off. And away. Did the Emirates flight depart on time today? I'm not entirely sure. I was in a flight simulator when all of it happening. So, honest answer, I don't know. Right, that's the Ryanair taxiing. Do like runway 07 departures when this at the front is it's really cool because you get a cracking view of them lining up and taking off. But unfortunately someone chooses not to maintain this, so it's a bit of a pain. Not too bad in the winter because during Ryanair's pulling short. I am assuming this Vista isn't too far. Must hold them short for this for this business jet. Oh no, Keon has just departed. One of the is the I don't know if you can see that. The Cessna Citation has departed. Yeah, there we go. It's off and away. Video's fuzzy. Okay. Unfortunately, it's on the mobile phone. Not the greatest of quality, sadly. So Ryanair waiting there. Next up. Here comes a VistaJet sound. Thank you very much. You like a good VistaJet. CRJ 200. Yeah, we had the two Emirates in the other day. That was pretty cool. All due to the ATC delays and cancellations. And it was pretty cool. Then. Alright, struggling to hear the VistaJet on the approach because of the Ryanair that's sat there. Yeah, just managed to catch it. Red arrows, yeah, the red arrows would be good to see. Feels like ages since the last. Right, yeah, CRJ. There we go, that's a VistaJet down. Cool. That's a very nice movement to see. Right, now we're in line up. Oh, I love that sound. Do love that sound. CFM 56. Oh, that's fantastic. Echo November Papa to Ibiza. Those chippers, welcome on board. Burn. Three, two, one. Power. Quick, everyone, is the live stream blurry or laggy for anyone? Because if it is, then you can always restart the live stream and go on. Just checking, is the stream laggy at all, or is it alright? Car transport has just gone past with one of the cars on the with its alarm going off. It's blurry. I mean, it was blurry because it zoomed in, but is it laggy? Is more than, because if it's laggy and jittery, then sound glitchy. Thank you very much. In that case, I will restart it. Thank you. Should just be one second.